Hello everybody, welcome back to the Mahjongs, the Riichi Mahjongs. Used to say that on the other channel. Decided to stop saying it. I thought people might think I was being serious. This guy really thinks it's called Riichi Mahjongs? Does he go to Tesco's? And Greggs's? And Asda's is? Does he go to Asda's is? Maybe. We've not been doing very well recently. I need to buck my ideas up. Essentially. I've been playing complacently, foolishly. And I feel like I've been saying this for about 1,000,000 years. But it's true. It's the learning process, I suppose. You play, you work out the things, you work out the mistakes, you cut the mistakes out, you work out, and then that just reveals a whole bunch of fresh new mistakes. And eventually there'll be no mistakes left, in theory. In theory, there'll be no mistakes left to make. Alright, chums, let's do this. It sounds good, doesn't it? 1, 2, 3, 3, 4, a pair of 6s, a 9. Oh, wow. Well, let's just straight up cut this, shall we? 1, 2, 3, 2, 3, 4, a pair of 6s, a pair of 9s, a 2, 3 shape. Sucks that I might have to get rid of this. The new mantra is, are you pushing or folding? Whiplash. The Oscar-nominated movie. The Oscar-nominated movie. Did it win? Did it win Best Picture? Whiplash. I don't want to reach you this. But I should, because it's on a terminal. And it's not really the only way it gets any better is if I draw a 7 or an 8 of characters, which isn't that exciting. This is at least a terminal tile. I could just sumo it. Maybe I could have waited and turned this into a Peku, but... Oh. Yes, my Riichi only hand has turned into Riichi Ipatsu. Maybe I don't Riichi that because it is just Riichi only. But it does wait on a terminal tile and a half Suji, so it's fine. Yeah, Whiplash, the story of a troubled teen who overcomes his fears of becoming a professional drummer with the help of a tough but fair teacher. That is obviously not the story of Whiplash. Do not think that I think that is the story of Whiplash. But there's a famous line in Whiplash, are you rushing or are you dragging? Not that. Oh. And that's the new mantra here. Are you pushing or are you folding? You're doing one or the other. Mawashi doesn't exist. Alright? We're drawing a line under it. Mawashi. No. Not that one either. If you're not folding, you're pushing. Because there's been 4 or 5 examples in the last few videos alone where I've gone, I don't like this hand, I don't really like this hand, I'm not quite sure what I'm doing with this hand. I suppose I could throw the green dragons, right, and make it Tanyao? That's got to be better than opening my hand up. I suppose if I draw 3 of circles or of bamboo, then my weight suddenly becomes not that, but... Where I've been like, I don't like this hand, I don't really like this hand, I'm not sure why I'm playing this hand sucks. And then I draw a 4 of circles and go, well, this doesn't finish my hand. Oh, I have 3 pairs. I have 4 pairs. I don't care. Tanyao. We've committed to Tanyao now. And then I've just thrown a 4 of circles because I've gone, this doesn't help my hand. And so I thought you were folding. You literally just said that you didn't like your hand. So why are you throwing a 4 of circles into a table where there's a dealer, an open dealer hand and stuff like that? I'm not reaching this one, alright? The first, hang on, I learnt this. I learnt a mnemonic device for this. This is a Shanpon weight. 2 pairs. A Nobutan weight is 2 tanky weights. Tanky single tile weights. And they say he doesn't learn anything on this channel. I'll change it, because why not? Because like an eight of characters is pretty good, right? An 8 of bamboo is pretty good, isn't it? Isn't it? Is it? Oh, that's rude. You just cutting that because I've cut it, though? Plus, I could pawn a 2 of circles and get into Tenpai with a not Batan weight. Look at that. 3 of the 2s have gone. Throw a 3 of bamboo. That is like exactly what I wanted, right? That's like exactly the outcome that I was preparing for. Look at this. All the 2s have gone. Not a very good idea to throw a 3 of bamboo considering all the 2s have gone. That's really not logic at all. I suppose I could throw a copy of the door into this, but it's much more likely that somebody throws one of these tiles or I sumo this than the Dora, obviously. Okay. That's very close to the Dora. That's brave. That's brave. That's very brave, in fact. What do you have? What are you doing? Sumo! Ah. Thank you. Thank you very much. I got my prescription fulfilled, folks. You'll be pleased to hear. I went to a different pharmacy somewhere else and said, my pharmacy said they didn't have this. And they went, yeah, we've got this. And I was like, wow, that was easy. But I am clearly I'm clearly going through ever so slight withdrawals. Because I have a headache. I woke up with a headache. I never wake up with a headache. Very rarely. Unless, you know, unless alcohol's been involved, obviously. But at my age, it's not really something that we consider. We've drawn the 3 of characters for this 2-4 shape and the 8 of characters for this 7-9 shape. This is unfathomably lucky. Two of circles next. What do you reckon? Okay. Oh. That's interesting, isn't it? Is it? No, it isn't. We learnt this lesson last time. There's no need to make a 3-tile shape into a 4-tile shape in this exact situation because we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 blocks already. That's the Dora and also the 5, which is very concerning because anybody who has a copy of the red 5 now suddenly has an insane amount of value in their hands. Pair of 8s or a pair of 3s? Six of characters would be really good, because then I could just be in Tenpai for... Okay, that's frustrating, but it is what it is. I'm just going to throw it back, I think. Am I pushing or am I folding? I'm pushing at the moment. You didn't Khan this, which implies a lack of confidence in your hands. I'd love to pawn that, I really would. But not without the 6 of characters first. Huh. If I'd have kept the 1, I would be on a single tile wait for a pure straight here. But this is nasty, this throw. This throw is just too much. This is Suji to that. Okay, that was dangerous, but Suji to it at least means that they don't have it in their hand already, right? Like if they've got a pair of 5s and they're waiting for another one. That's completely different to just having a 3-4 of bamboo shape. That's a triplet of 8s. So now I don't have a pair. If I don't have a pair, why did I throw that? Because that would have been a 2-5 weight. It's fine. I'm probably going to end up throwing it. Basically, I've not played this hand very well, but also I'm now being overly cautious. I'm being very overly cautious. I might just sort of start turning this into my pair so that my hand can be Tanyao, because cheeing the 6 of bamboo here is really, really good. That is also fine, I suppose. I'm still pushing, aren't I? Let's be fair. Let's call a spade a spade. And I am pushing here. But I am also Ishanten, so... And this doesn't look particularly scary. This does. Alright, now it's scary, right? Like, you don't throw a red 5 like that in the 3rd row for no reason. So what do you have? That's an acceptable level of risk. I still have a headache, but whoa. Whoa. I still have a headache, but should be fine. There we go. And they got the red 5. And I have a coffee from a coffee shop, nonetheless. Dealer seat time. Guest wind. It's not very nice coffee, truth be told, but beggars can't be choosers. Unfortunately. As we established before, my coffee shop doesn't open until 10 o'clock. And I was out of the house before that. Desperately going to the pharmacy. Not banging on the door. I need my pills! I'm going crazy. Okay, okay. 1, 2, 3, 4 shapes with this and this sort of hanging about. I'll have to go to work later, but very, very later. Not until like 6 PM. Okay, is that my pair now? Is that my pair and I throw the 4? I'll just throw the east. We don't need to do anything silly, do we? Play pure tile efficiency for now. This only accepts 3 other tiles. It might be that this is a pair of 9s in a 6-7 shape, but we'll see. We'll see. Excuse me. Alright, alright, okay. Wow, good for you. Not really much you can do about that, folks. When you throw 6 turns of throwing useless tiles. Oh. Is it a half flush of characters? It might be. No, I don't think it is. I think it's just Northwind 1 Dora. This does accept the 6 of bamboo, which is the real Dora. So maybe it's Northwind 2 Dora. That's pretty good.
Pong.
Seatwind 2 Dora is good. Wait, no, the door is the 8. Oh my god, my head. I'm sorry. Maybe this is why I'm so bad at the game, because I don't actually have any idea what the rules are or anything. No, I'm fuzzy. I have fuzz. This is ridiculous. Are you also going for character tiles, I guess? Okay. Okay, okay. Yeah. That came from within your hand, though. What are you doing? Maybe you're, Maybe you're E-Shantan for 7 pairs or something. No, it's not that. It's character tiles. Okay, that's fine. What was the last character tile I'm going to throw, I assure you? Yeah, now you're throwing your honor tiles that you don't need. Okay, it's character tiles. We do need to be careful of this, of course. It's a dealer half flush. Could be a full flush. That would be devastating. Doesn't look too bad at the moment. Once they start cutting more honours and... Ooh! I'm going to have to throw this, aren't I? An 8 just passed. We held on for this for as long as possible. That's concerning. If they throw a character tile... Okay, this kind of implies that maybe they're getting there now. I don't want that. Oh wait, I should have seen how many of the 9s had gone. I want this to be a double-sided weight, and I want this to be a pair of 4s. I'm just not quite sure how I throw this. Oh, I'm in big trouble, aren't I? Oh, I've just realised I'm in serious trouble now. I can't throw this, can I? It's so close to the door. What else am I going to throw? I can't throw a character tile. Oh, God! Oh, God! Oh, it would have been fine. Good to know, at least. That's insane. Don't do that. Unless your hand is like literal Yakuman territory. I don't think that's right. Throwing away 2 safe tiles there to then throw an unsafe 3 of circles. You're not, like, even that far behind. Maybe it's fine, I don't know. Pure straight? Or just normal. Just a normal hand. It's South 2 already, folks. The games have been flying by recently. Have you noticed this? 18-minute video, South 2. Maybe the era of the hour-long banger is over. Wow. Can't complain about that, can you? Can't complain about that. Riichi? I guess technically I should keep this. It's not a hugely good idea to throw a tile like this so early. It's obviously my next tile to go, but the engine kind of doesn't like it in my experience where you do something cute like this. I mean, we're filling in these Kanchan shapes like there's absolutely no tomorrow. Official Yostar apology video. I have no pair, but that's fine. It's very easily solved. Like a 1, 2, a 4 or a 5 actually help me a lot here, don't they? That's the strength of this 5 wide shape. Am I going to call Riichi? I don't know. We'll see what the Riichi is before we get anywhere. Before we do anything silly. Because the dealer's hand is clearly progressing. Now that they're throwing these. Yeah, exactly. Exactly my concern. That's so annoying. Thing is once I've thrown this 3, what do I have? I suppose I could also throw the 1 and the 2 because I can see all of the I can see 3 of the 3s. But I have to place I have to go Genbutsu here, as sad as it is. I can't throw away a 8,000 point lead on vibes. Ooh, is that a step too far? I can see 3 of the 3s. Or do I just do the Suji with this and absolutely kill my hand? I'm not sure that that's correct, folks. I'm not sure what I did there is correct, which is funny because this is exactly the kind of thing I'm trying to avoid. This is exactly the kind of thing I'm trying to avoid doing now. But I'm doing it anyway, because honestly I don't see what choice I have. That's not Tenpai. I have to leave, unfortunately. I pushed it as much as I could with this. I think maybe even that was a bit much. It's because after the 3 I didn't have anything else. I really don't want to throw this, it seems bad. It seems less bad now. But I've already folded, right? I've already folded.
No.
Yeah, you are also not folding. So, south to... What was it? That was south 2, right? South 2, 0? Yeah, south 2, 0. 3M, question mark, 2M, question mark, 1M, question mark. It's a very fine line between pushing and into a dealer Riichi, you know, when your hand is okay. Wow. And our hand was okay. It was okay. But it was nothing, you know, you don't want to risk a dealer Riichi, right? You never want to risk a dealer Riichi. It's so... Why did I throw the 9 before this Northwind? Not quite sure why I did that. He's so sleepy, folks. He's so sleepy. It's alright. I'm back on my medication now. It should be fine. Should it? It's probably fine. It's only a couple of days. One, two, three, 4 shapes. Yeah. Although this kind of is good enough to be a shape, right, at this point. I'd love a 7 of bamboo. I really would. I guess that's my pair now. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 shapes. I guess I've got my 5 shapes. I suppose, like, I can't. You could say that, oh, the 6 is better than this Panchan shape, but this has got the door in it. Oh. Oh, right. So now I can pitch this, or try and turn this into a double-sided weight somehow. dragon only, I guess. Really? Really? That's okay. Yeah, that's red dragon only. It's fair enough. Well, that's fine. I think, anyway. I suppose they could have had 3 door in there. No, I had 2 of them. I suppose they could have had unseen door in their hand, which would have been devastating, but at the same time. What am I doing with this? Well, I'm potting the south wind, of course I am. Throwing this seems wrong. Throwing this seems wrong. I'm going to throw this 1-2 shape. Because I'm going to pawn this, which means I'm also probably going to want to pawn this. Yeah, like, I mean, that is lucky, of course, but drawing the 3 of characters that there is also not really the end of the world. I'll wait for the south wind before I do something silly. That's pretty good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, we'll throw this 1-2 shape as well. Should have thrown the 2 first. Yeah, I could have had 1, 2, 3 Sanshoku, of course, but that's hindsight bias. Sanshoku is also always hindsight bias, always. Alright, fine. Lesson learned. I'll throw the 2 first, then, before I throw the 1. Where's the south wind? Huh? Oh god, this coffee is awful. No, those are the 3s! I needed those! I really needed those. Does that mean you're not likely you need the 2, or do you also have a pair of 2s? Good question. I mean, this just might be circle tiles as well, is the other thing. This is the other issue we have. I really feel like I should throw these, but I also really feel like it's going to get me into serious, serious trouble. If this deals into the deal, if they've got the 3s and the 2s and they're going for a half flush of circles, I don't think I should have done that. I think I should have done this. Oh, okay, no, it's fine. Thank you. Thank you for having more guts than me. Thank you for having a lot more guts than I do. Ah, crap. Alright, am I pushing or am I folding? Is throwing this even folding at this point? Because if this is a half flush, then this is also might be very helpful to you. Ah, okay. Well, this isn't likely to deal in. Okay. I cannot throw the bloody 7 of circles. I just can't. I just cannot. Look at this. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I want to have at least second place here. This is too scary. The fact that this 5 passed is outrageous, but deal in? You can't force me to play this hand. I'm sorry. I'm walking away. And I'm actually walking away. I'm not half walking away. I'm actually walking away. This deal's in. I'm so sure of it. I've never been more sure of anything in my life. I mean, there's no evidence to prove that that would have dealt in any of those previous turns, just they got into Tenpai for the 7 of circles right there and then. It wasn't even a half flush. Wow. It wasn't even a half flush, but still, I feel like I was right to be antsy. Because if I deal into some dealer nonsense there, I go into 3rd, 4th place quite easily, right? No reason to do anything silly. Absolutely no reason. Oh, my head hurts. I'm gonna need to lie down, folks. Gonna need to lie down. Hello. 3 Honba, Jeremy. 3. You're insane. Wow. Do I pawn the red dragon here? Wow. I still think I do. Unless I don't? Unless I stay Damaten for some sort of Ipeku nonsense here and then... Nah. Nah. Tenpai's Tenpai. I know I've just thrown away Ipeku here, but I don't really need that much value. Just get me out of here. Can even transition this into a half flush if the... Oh, perfect. Yeah, I know that could have been massive. I know that hand could have been massive, but I don't need it to be massive. I just need to take the dealer seat away from this guy who is encroaching onto my space and get out of here. Pair of ones are 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4 shapes, and then these. But also 3 pairs. My head hurts, folks. Thank you. I have a history of migraines. I know every single... What? I know every single video there's another medical issue that I have to bring up that I have, but... I do suffer from migraines. Oh, wow. No, Gen boots, I'm afraid. It's not like I have to really care that much. If you sumo, then you're going to pay the bulk of it. I don't really have another good option here, though, is the problem. Do I? Half Suji with the 6? Kind of loose in my hand. We know that 6 Suji is bad, though. Let's just throw a terminal and hope for the best. Okay, that's good to know. That's also good to know. Although my hand is kind of getting somewhere. Huh. Nah, I simply choose not to. Three of the 7s have gone. I guess I should follow cut. Oh, baby. I don't know, is it too... Was laying this one down wrong? Was it too soon to lay this one down? It's not like it's a dealer Riichi or anything. You can't mess around. You just can't mess around. That's devastating. That's devastating for the dealer. Oh yeah, see they just have... If they've got Dora, then suddenly it's Riichi to... 4 Dora! Even before the Khan, right? Even before the Khan. If they have just got some Dora and it's Riichi 2 Dora, you're so mad. This hand sucks. Actually, no, it's fine. No. Yeah, we'll see. we will see. No, it sucks. It sucks, I'm afraid. Oh well, at least we're not coming last. I suppose that's all you can say, right? That's nice. But this, and this, and this, and to a lesser extent this, are all pretty terrible. I guess. This is much weaker, right? Because the 4 of circles helps me here. The only backfire here is the 2 of circles, which is not. There's 2 of them have already gone as well now. One of them had gone when I made the decision. Yeah, like the 4 of circles is not a backfire there on that 1-3 shape because it finishes this. Whereas a 4 of characters here would still be annoying. I guess that's my pair? I guess? Maybe that was wrong. Maybe I should have thrown this 7 of bamboo. But this is 2 double-sided weights, right? So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I do have 6 shapes. I can make this decision later. I guess maybe this was wrong, because the 2 of characters is pretty good here. I should do this now. I should follow cut this now, and then we are Ishanten here, but we got lucky. We got lucky in the way that we achieved it. This, okay, all right. This is not a brilliant Riichi, but I am the dealer, and there's so little chance I come forth. I kind of just have to make other people think about what they're doing. If I stop and try and wait for this to be better, it's possible that someone else calls Riichi, and I lose anyway, right? Whereas this Riichi, this person has to keep going. That's the Dora. And there's so little danger of me coming in last that this is kind of, you know, like it's kind of... Maybe not though. Maybe you don't. I could come first, second or third here regardless of the decision I make, I feel like. That's unfortunate, but I've come third. But I could have come third anyway. I could have come third by doing nothing. I think you just have to take the Riichi there and hope for the best. I've not lost ranking here because I still got over 25,000 points. But I think you kind of just have to go for it. If you could stay Damaten there, then obviously... I suppose you could have drawn the 5. You could have drawn the 5. I don't think that that's wrong. If someone else sumos instantly, you lose. You've come third anyway. You know, you'd both opened your hands at that point, right? You'd both opened your hands. You could have just sumoed at any time and overtaken both of us. I really don't think that's wrong. C+. C+. Are you serious? Is that even allowed? How did I only get an A+? I felt like there was nothing to do in this game. 48 to 40. I'm pretty sure this will be me throwing the 3 of characters when I should have thrown the 7 of bamboo. No, I should have thrown the 8. here before this. Oh wow. Really? I guess you want to lock this in as your pair, right? But then if you draw a 2 of characters here, you're really happy. Obviously you don't turn this into your pair by throwing this or this, you just do something else. But okay, fine, sure. How is this only an A+? There must be a really atrocious hand in here somewhere. Yeah, there must be a really atrocious hand in here somewhere, because this start is pretty damn good. A-, A+, B! B-. I dealt in? Acceptable. This is an acceptable deal-in. I did want to cut this at some point, but it was close to the door, and I kind of thought maybe a 7 of bamboo might be something. I did say that. I'm not sure why I did that. I have a headache. Fine. Now's the time to get rid of this. 1, 2, 3. I only have 4 shapes, Maka? 1, 2, 3, 4 shapes. Ah, it's 25, 26, 24. Let's not sit here forever. And now I've got 5 shapes, but now it's still. You see what I mean? You see what I mean? And it's so funny because this does. But the fact that this eventually deals me in, but I'm like, well, I've got 5 shapes, so I'll throw my more dangerous tile first, now that I've got 5 shapes. Interesting. Very interesting. Throw the loose 2, you fool. Yeah, why do I then... I throw the more dangerous tile and then don't do that. This costs me first place, basically. Throw the dangerous tile and then change your mind and go back to throwing decently safe honours. And then B-. What do you hate so much about this? Do you hate my pushing of the... Oh my god, what the heck? I guess you don't like me throwing the 1-2. That's not a mistake, is it, Maka? Yeah, you don't like me throwing the 1-2 at all. Maka hates it when you throw 1-2 shapes. Really hates it. Yeah. This is fine though. That's funny. And then yeah, I wonder if this... I don't think this is ever this high if this doesn't happen. Alright. South to repeat. We folded. Yeah, just not complaining that much. Maybe go for it. It says maybe you could afford to go for it here actually, and just throw the 1 first. But at this point I can only see... Oh, I can still see 3 of the 3s. That's still the same. It's not particularly cut and dry, right? 50 to 31. It's not like definitely, but it's still... do this. You could try for this, right? Because then you've got... I guess the idea is that if you're going to cut the 3 with the intention of then cutting the 1 and the 2, you may as well do this the other way around. Because if you cut the 1, then you've got 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 7, 8. I mean, I don't know how you overthrow this is the problem. Do the 1, not the 2. But then do the 1. Okay, and then the 4 is Genbutsu. Yeah, then now you're just folding, right? You trust this more than this. Even though it's a follow cut. I guess maybe you're thinking that my hand might still...
No.
Alright, well... The point is, his folding was not wrong.
リーチ
Maybe it was wrong. Not literally, but... Alright, well... We started off really strong. We started off really, really strong. Because we denied a few Riichis here, right? And this one we did Riichi, just like, it's not getting any better than this. Well, it could get better than this. It's 34, 32, 29. So it's close. It's very, very close. What's the idea here? You throw this 6... because it's still fairly early, and then maybe you just draw into a weight here. You draw a 3, a 4, a 6, or a 7, and you Riichi that instead. Yeah, maybe.
ロンバッ終わったなリーチ
It is a Riichi only as well. Okay, fair enough, fair enough. And then this one obviously was this was a much easier decision to just not go for. Even though the engine wants you to do it. What the hell? What the hell, Naka? Make up your mind. Champagne weight on the 2s. You could even sumo giri the Riichi here and it doesn't hate it. And then suddenly you draw the 4 of bamboo and it's like, oh, actually, mate. There's maybe something else you can do here. I guess you are... But you could also draw the 8 of bamboo, right? If you draw the 8 of bamboo, this is also fine. So your winning tiles are 2 copies of the 2 and 2 copies of the 2. That's 4 tiles. Whereas there are... You could draw the 3 here, you could draw the 3 here. You don't want to draw the 1, admittedly. You do not want to draw the 1 of circles. And if you draw the 1 of circles, then you're in Ferriton for this, and you kind of can't really do much about it. You just have to throw the... Maybe you Riichi if you draw the 1 of either of these. Because it's not like you can draw the 1 and then draw the 3 and then still call Riichi, right? So, but your outs here are so... It's so easy to make this hand better. But are you just worried that someone else gets there before you do, and then leaves you in a rough spot because you don't actually have it's not like you have loads of safe tiles. That's really interesting to me. It's really interesting to me that this one is no, don't do it, or at least. Not doing it makes sense here, whereas this one, not doing it makes comparatively little sense. Alright, fine. Well, Maka, you just forgot that I would draw either the 4 or the 8 of bamboo, or in fact both in quick succession. And what if I drew a copy of the Dora, huh? What if I then drew a copy of the Dora? Alright, well... Playstyle difference, I guess. That was about it, right? The rest of the game was kind of... Oh no, we need to check this. Oh no, we did check this. 48 to 40. Neither of you are in Tenpai. When do you get into Tenpai? But I suppose you're all still going to be aggressive, right? But you're all going to be aggressive for the same reason I'm going to be aggressive. Any one of us could finish first. Any one of us could finish third. None of us are going to finish fourth, so it's kind of just a total free-for-all. Four, five, six Sanshoku. Should I have cared about that? No, it's never Sanshoku. So how did you get a C overall? What the hell happened here? Oh my god. C, 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 D, E! I didn't know it went that low! Understandable. Understandable. Oh, I'm gonna play. Oh, how is. In what world is this a half flush of characters? Oh, I guess we should see if the Pond of Red Dragons here was good. Oh, it's an A minus. Maybe it's not. Maybe it wants you to do more with this hand. No, no, this is fine. So what was so bad? What was bad about the opening then? Oh, here you don't want to cut the guest win before the 9. Ooh, la di da. And then here we have an example where it is right to get rid of dangerous tiles. 1, 2, 3, 4. I mean, maybe it's also thinking that Chitu Itsu might reveal itself. Or maybe it's a half flush of bamboo at this point. I don't think so. A minus for that is a bit harsh, Maka, don't you agree? C, C plus, C plus. A Hanuman? When did this happen? Oh, wait, that's not the right hand. Ah, yes, the Riichi, yes. This ended up being a Hanuman, was I not? Oh, of course, because you can't. You can't. You hit crazy Oradora. You had 4 Dora in the end. Yeah. Because the 7 was revealed twice, which is even more reason to get out there. Okay, well, no. Oh my god, I haven't turned effect display off since I got that Yakuman, and I watched it back 10,000 times for my own benefit. All right, well. I think that was a better game. I think that was definitely. I mean, I know we came 3rd, but we didn't lose any ranking, and we came 3rd in a justifiable way, and we didn't come 4th. That's the important thing, right? Not coming 4th. And sometimes there's just nothing you can do. Sometimes people just play ridiculous mahjong and they win. So can't say fairer than that. And there's a universe out there where we just hit here and we're 1st place, and yeah, we didn't come last. We didn't lose any rating. It's fine. That game basically never happened. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed, please let me know with a like or a comment. And if you want to see more Riichi Mahjong, be sure to subscribe. Other than that, take it easy. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.